You know, in a duel, 9 times out of 10, a spear beats a sword. Okay, name one instance of a person using a spear in a duel historically. Now, I know of a few. There are some manuals covering judicial dueling, where people in full armor had spears, swords, and shields, and sometimes daggers, and they used them in pretty funny ways, including using the spear to cut off lines of attack, holding the spear and the sword together so they could use both and then just let go of the spear and go immediately to the sword. And in those duels, if somebody drops their spear, then the other person having a spear doesn't make them automatically win. They still fight. Sometimes throwing your spear was a valid tactic. These were complex battles that had a lot of factors. And then you have some African soldiers where the spear was their main weapon and utility item, so when they had duels, they used the spears. And there was one fencing master, I think it was Degrassi, who advocated for like a 16-foot pike in duels. But most dueling accounts that you'll find will involve swords because that's what people carried on them, and that was what was easy to carry, so that's what they had, and that's what they fought with in duels. In the battlefield, that's a different story, but yet still far more nuanced than spear better than sword, because both were used for different circumstances. Like, if you're trying to siege a castle in a hallway, sword's gonna be better. People carried swords because they knew they would be getting close to the enemy because they're trying to take ground that that enemy has, so they used swords, which were better for close quarters.